Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get... Offense set on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He looks that one in nicely. He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Leaves it with the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll give it to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Get set.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Io Manor. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Under. Lasso.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He'll pull it down. At the 20, he's got space. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback doing that to your defense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
I just don't know how you go wrong with bringing more speed on.
It's 1st and goal as Stanford comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Quarterback will keep it. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Any way you can in your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Motion from the offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. Those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens, but you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
They get him down after he makes the catch. Line getting set on 2nd down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the...
And it's caught! Touchdown, Cardinal!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
They're going to ride this running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The play action fake. He wants to take the top off. Fires the pass, intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. The missed 51-yard field goal now gives this offense good starting field position at its own 34. The give to the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Looking to throw. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
Freedom. Pound 55 weak.
The give to the lone running back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Off play action. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. He's right on target. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They want to run it left here. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He caught it! Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense.
Get set.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. It's complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Didn't move it a millimeter on that last play, and now they'll try it again on 3rd and goal from the 1. Looking to throw. Lets it fly. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And 3rd and goal, I'm giving it to my playmaker. You let your quarterback make this decision, whether he wants to run it in or right here. He sees the opportunity. His guy's wide open, hits him in stride for the easy touchdown.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
Why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football, Dave.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to beat the D deep. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. A 1st down for the offense.
Here we go.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll test the right side. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line.
Let's.
They'll run play action. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball.
On
first down. Here comes this offense.
Clear.
Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. The defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself. Runs through a tackle. Shows him the stiff arm.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Give to the back. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got it! Touchdown, Cardinal! And the beatdown has ensued. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field.
Belly stunner. Out, 55.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
Cut. Here we go.
He wants to throw. Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Barrow. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the first down.
Well, this defense is on its heels right now, especially trying to stop the run. They're just not being physical enough. They give up another run right there for a first down. Someone's going to have to step up and make a play.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Using his legs, it's Barrow. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Using his feet to buy time. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. First down to start the drive after the break.
Easy.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
42, Spider. Ready.
He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Stanford! And the pummeling has started. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a...
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? 2nd down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. On target over the middle. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
29.
They'll leave it with him. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Finds a crease at the 20. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another 1st down and yet another big gain.
These 3rd downs, man, they're critical down and distances. When you have mobile quarterbacks, it's just so great to know that, 1, they can get it throwing it for your offense, but 2, if it's not there, they can take off and scramble and generate big plays as well. This guy now, because of his athleticism, he's got the offense knocking on the door inside the opponent's 10-yard line.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd and goal coming up here.
Get set, get set.
From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And a great job by the defense. Drop.
On the double.
1st down here for the offense.
Cut it, cut it. Here we go.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50.
Pound 55 weak.
Here comes the speed on the jet sweep. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
In blue.
They're going to test the right side with this one. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
42 Spider.
Fast motion from the
42
offense.
Spider.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Lizzie. Green 25. Lion.
From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. Extending the play. Going to try to get it himself. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.